Alright, quick update before New York opens. It's still an hour and a half or so. Yeah, none of the things that we wanted to happen. It's completely fine. We did, if you looked where we did deviate this range, first looking for an SFP, which we kind of, well, we didn't really get pushed up to action, but if you look on the 1 minute, yeah, see, it wasn't really, it wasn't just a wick, right? And we did have this break of structure, you could call it that, but it's a little minute. That's why I was saying like 2, 3, 5 minutes. Something that looks really clear. That's not super clear unless you're on 1 minute. If you're looking at this at a 2 minute here in this area, I would have been like, no, right? Also it was a mitigation. Gosh, it was a mitigation. Unless we came back, touched the range, which we didn't, surprisingly. It's kind of like inducement in a sense, but yeah, we just continued onwards. And so the 4-hour candle would have just closed just now, 4 minutes ago. And that's pretty bullish because we had this like 4-hour bearish structure. And we just took that protected high, broke it. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Back this into the structure. We are reacting at this 1 hour, was this 4 hour? At 4 hour BIM. 4 hour order block here. We could make this the extended range. I mean, you could say that this was the range. And then we extended it downwards. And then we could come back to equilibrium, which is way down here, 1-3. But now, then we broke bullishly. I mean, it would still make sense, right? Because this is still on the 4 hour. You don't really have much internal structure except for these lows here. You don't really have anything. You just broke it, right? So you can come all the way back down to here. And yeah, you could easily come all the way back down to here. It still maintain this 4 hour bullish path. So that's interesting. The 50% mitigation of the range could be in good place still. It could be wops up here. Yeah, I mean, that's really the, probably the really good area for a long. But yeah, I can see there could be still a good place to short. So many of these are things that we would not have entered. Get rid of this, don't really care to do much about that stuff anymore. In terms of shorting, we could, because again, we could come down, let's say like that, it's kind of internal structure. And bullshit break structure and head back up, something like that. So looking at this, yeah, man, I think that I would rather wait for New York before making any moves. And then see where the dust settles after New York. Maybe half an hour, an hour in. And also depends how we react here. Like if we do, if we do properly rejected through here, get a nice break of structure, something like that. Hopefully a little bit more shallow. Then you could consider getting on a retest up here's somewhere. Now, if you were doing that targeting, I don't know, my number one would be a really good target. You could say the anchor VWAP, you could say VWAP itself, that's horrible. There's the valley area low. I'm gonna go from here. Okay. POC could be a good first take profit area to look out for. There's a lot going on here, so that could be a place to do way too horrible risk to reward ratio, but you could potentially target this and maybe aim for somewhere around anchor being off or equilibrium. And this could also be a fake out route, but I don't think so. It's too high market structure, but I mean, it could be. Yeah, so watching how we react there, I would say probably on to probably 15-minute market structure. 5, 10, 15, I would say. That's where I'd be potentially interested in looking for a short. A break in market structure on the 5, 10, or 15, something that's clear. But I think I still really want to wait till the York opens. I mean, I might not even see that till the York opens. And then even after which, I'd really kind of probably sit out the first 15 to 30 minutes. It is Monday. And I usually like to see on Monday ends off for trading during the week. A lot of times for anything super significant. But it doesn't mean I'm going to do trades, obviously, just places and POIs and lots of measures that I get that I'll probably end up in trades sometimes, but today we're not getting anything, and that's completely fine. But yeah, rejecting here, potentially a short option. Also, if we do come down to this area, I'd be potentially interested in a lot. I'll just say, it's hard to say. If we do come back into this range, I don't know. I already did that. Oops. Yeah, value area low. I kind of line up with the equilibrium. Could be some long options somewhere around here. Yeah, so I'll actually set an alert slightly above our value area low there. Probably, I don't know, there is that internal range still. We just broke out of it, so like coming back the weekly open, I mean, that could be a good place to long from. That could still be a very good place to long from. More of a swing long or something. But yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely put an alert here. But I can't say whether I favor a short or a long right now. Not really either. I'm pretty indecisive. So if I get a nice clean break of structure, pretty much any of these POIs here of a reversal, and I might take a trade. I'll probably use extra charts if I do input trades. So if I do get into one, I'll post a video about it, and I'll probably show the extra charts, the flipper charts for it. And kind of like, I'll use it as an extra confirmation, and because there's no particular POIs that I really like right now. Other than if we do reject from this here. That's pretty much it. But if I do take a long from here, or if I take a long from this area here, it would be, I would have to use some extra confirmation, that's for sure. It wouldn't just be the flip in market structure and then change the character. It'd have to be like some trap traders, moving away from a lot of trap traders. But yeah, so we'll see how this plays out. I'm gonna keep this in a 10-minute. There's like a 5-minute, you could say, that might be breaking big break here, but it's not very clean. I don't like it. I need something a little bit nicer than that. So I'll stay on the 10 for now. All right, that's the update. Yeah, just want to provide some details to it and see